The doctor removed a piece of skin from the patient's face and prepared to transplant it onto the man's face. This made the man very excited, as he would finally no longer be disfigured. However, such face transplant surgeries had only been performed 4 times worldwide, and they were extremely difficult. Additionally, the donor's age, skin color, and blood type had to match those of the patient. Despite the low success rate and even the risk of death, Pat insisted on undergoing the surgery. While all the doctors were discussing the plan, an intern burst into laughter.
Holy crap. Lowell is right.
This embarrassed the other doctors, but fortunately, Pat had a good temper and didn't take her words to heart. Before finalizing the plan and preparing for the surgery, the 2 interns couldn't help but laugh again.
That's it. Both of you in the hall now.
The doctor finally lost his temper and scolded them in the hallway, believing they were unworthy of being doctors. Meanwhile, a group of people arrived at the hospital with flowers, but Pat asked them to leave. It turned out these were Pat's online friends, but he feared they might look down on him, so he didn't want to meet them and insisted on sending them away.
Get them out! Get out! Get out!
Seeing how upset Pat was, the netizens had no choice but to leave temporarily. Pat had already lost his family and friends because of his appearance, and he feared losing his close netizens as well. He wanted to meet them after the surgery. At that moment, a doctor told Pat that when the netizens saw him earlier, none of them looked away or backed down. This showed that they fully accepted Pat. After all, the surgery was challenging, so the doctor still suggested that Pat meet with the online friends before the surgery to get to know each other. Eventually, under the doctor's guidance, Pat finally relented and bravely faced the few people. As the doctor had said, they were all very kind and did not reject Pat's appearance. Pat said regretfully,
The donor face, I'll leave uglier. I'll leave you even uglier than I am right now.
Don't call my dear friend ugly.
In an instant, Pat's eyes welled up with tears. Soon, the surgery began. They carefully removed the donor's facial skin, disinfected it in water, then removed Pat's damaged facial skin and replaced it with the intact skin. After aligning it with the nose, eyes, and other features, they carefully sutured it in place. Fortunately, the surgery went smoothly, and the facial skin was successfully transplanted. A month later, the doctor removed the bandages from Pat's face, and a handsome face appeared in the mirror.